she was pregnant by Tyga. And she was fucking on Soulja Boy. So yeah, get it right or don't get it at all, because she was not pregnant by my baby daddy. Hell no.
This is true. Like, you good, bro? And Soulja Boy too. Like, I just feel like he done messed with everyone in that Kardashian clan family at this point. He messed with the Jenner. He messed with Kylie Jenner. He messed with Black China. Now Alabama. Do you have a thing for minors? I don't understand. He love him a little white girl that's like barely of age.
Bad baby. You cracking. Why the f you got my name in your mouth for? Ain't your baby daddy beating the f out you every day? Don't you got black eyes every time you go live? Don't you wanna be a fake black girl? Ain't you been culture virtuing on our culture?
Alabama Barker is making headlines again, but this time, it's not about her music career like her dad, Travis Barker. Instead, she's caught up in a messy online feud with Bod Bobby and her boyfriend, LUV on Dot. Now, this beef has been bubbling for a while, but things just took a shocking turn because somehow Tyga's name got pulled into the mix. According to Bod Bobby, Tyga and Alabama had a secret situation that allegedly ended badly, and fans are going wild trying to figure out what's real and what's rumor. At first, people thought Bod Bobby was just trying to stir up attention for her new project. But then Kylie Jenner, who famously dated Tyga years ago, jumped in with some serious shade. Her timing and tone had everyone wondering, is there actually some truth to what Bod Bobby's saying? And if so, what does this mean for Tyga, who's already faced criticism in the past for his controversial relationships? Let's break down exactly what happened, what Kylie said, and why this drama just exploded across the internet. Alabama Barker and Bod Bobby have been locked in a heated feud for quite some time, and at the center of it all is one man. He's Bod Bobby's on and off boyfriend, and the two share a young daughter together. Their relationship has always been rocky, and Bod Bobby has often hinted that Levon hasn't treated her well. So when she found out that Alabama was allegedly involved with him, the situation escalated quickly. It all started when Bod Bobby went on Instagram and posted a series of no-deleted stories, tagging Alabama and accusing her of taking her man. She even warned Levon that if she caught him again, things wouldn't end well. Alabama, however, didn't seem interested in engaging. She simply commented you on one Under a Shade Room post about the drama. But that only made things worse, because soon after, Bod Bobby came back with what she claimed were receipts, screenshots of messages showing Alabama inviting Levon over. In her posts, she suggested that Alabama only entertained him because he was her child's father and accused her of doing this sort of thing before. Alabama quickly responded with a long message of her own, saying that Levon had been pursuing her for over a year and that he deceived her by pretending to be single. She shared that he frequently called and messaged her, claiming he didn't even have an Instagram account. According to Alabama, when she eventually learned the truth, she distanced herself. She also alleged that during a past trip to Las Vegas, Levon threw a bottle at her, causing a serious injury, and even posted photos of her wounds as proof. She said it was painful to see Bod Bobby continue to defend him despite knowing what had happened. Bod Bobby, though, refused to back down. She fired back on her story, calling Alabama a manipulator and claiming she used to look at her like a little sister. She said she'd often warned Alabama about chasing guys who were already in relationships, but that she never listened. Bod Bobby called the whole thing embarrassing and said it hurt to see Alabama cross that line. Then, as if things weren't chaotic enough, Levon posted a photo of himself and Alabama looking cozy together after the Vegas incident. And that image sent the internet into a total frenzy.
This don't sound very ill. I never want to bump to me. That don't look very ill to me. And then the fact that they was friends. So this is not just, oh, she took her man. That was her friend. She took her friend's man and child's father and sent her lying about it. Like the truth wasn't going to come out. And then apparently they was messing around last year. And last year, Alabama was 17 years old. So that's ill.
Levon then added even more fuel to the fire when he posted an Instagram story, where he practically admitted to having a relationship with Alabama. In the same post, he threw shade at his ex, Bod Bobby, accusing her of using their drama to promote her new song. The post immediately went viral, with fans flooding the comments, calling out Levon for airing out personal issues online instead of taking responsibility. But despite the backlash, no one involved seemed ready to step away. Both Alabama and Bod Bobby continued addressing the situation on social media, And Bod Bobby even dropped a few TikTok videos where she hinted that the drama was far from over. At this point, the situation had spiraled completely out of control, and that's when Kylie Jenner's reaction entered the mix, taking the entire story to another level.
To catch her outside. I never ran from her friend. I saw her friend at a hookah lounge, and I think she said something to me, but I just kept walking. Then we were at a Future concert, and I saw her in LV. They walked past me. They didn't say anything to me.
Bod Bobby later went live to tell her side of the story, clearing the air about everything that had been said and officially announcing her breakup with Levon. During the livestream, she spoke openly about how hurt and betrayed she felt, and made it clear that she was done with the drama and with him.
He ends up going to stay at a hotel for 2 weeks, and in these 2 weeks that he's gone, he meets Alabama. Me and Levon get back together after this 2 weeks, and I'm on Instagram. Me and E sitting in the bed, I'm on Instagram. And I click a picture of Alabama on the Explore page, and I see it says follow. And I'm like, what, Alabama follow me? So I called Talon. And I'm like, did something happen between us and Bama? Like, I'm confused. So Talon's like, oh, I had heard something about her and Levon. But she was like, I didn't even think it was serious. I thought it was just made up, so I didn't even tell you. I didn't want to work you up. Like, so I'm texting Levon. I'm on the phone with Levon, and I'm texting Bama, like, Bama, call me now. Like, what the Like, why am I hearing something about you and my baby daddy? And she's like, what? No, never. And I'm like, girl, what? Like, be real with me. So she calls me and she's like, yeah, we met and we exchanged numbers, but that was it. Like, a couple weeks later, I'm at my mom's house in Florida. And Levon not answering the phone, so I track the location on the car, and I see that the car is in Alabama's neighborhood. So I called Alabama, like, is Levon at your house? And she was like, no, he's not. She was like, hold on, give me 5 minutes, I'm gonna call you back. So she calls me, and she's like, yeah, my mom has it all on recording. She was like, yeah, we linked each other a couple times, but we never had. It wasn't like that. Like, he lied to me and told me that he wasn't him.
Just when fans thought the drama was finally over, Bod Bobby decided to stir the pot all over again. Recently, she dropped a diss track titled Overcooked, where she appeared to take direct shots at Alabama Barker. In the track, Bod Bobby rapped about betrayal, jealousy, and being played by people close to her, lines that fans immediately connected to the ongoing drama. The song quickly went viral, with social media users breaking down every lyric, trying to decode who she was talking about. While the final release version doesn't mention any names, insiders claim that the early version of the track included clear references to both Tyga and Soulja Boy, making it obvious who the targets were. The diss track reignited the entire feud online, sparking another wave of reactions, think pieces, and TikToks, and fans couldn't believe how far things had gone this time.
What's wrong with you? Before I beat your like your mother. What? Hey.
Bod Bobby later doubled down on her claims in a follow-up video, where she alleged that Alabama Barker had once been involved with Tyga, and that things got far more serious than anyone realized. According to her, the situation ended abruptly, and she implied that Alabama went through a difficult and private experience afterward. The clip spread quickly across social media, with fans debating whether Bod Bobby was revealing the truth or simply trying to escalate the drama even further. Either way, it reignited the conversation, and that's when Kylie Jenner quietly stepped in, and things really started to heat up.
She was not pregnant by Levon, she was pregnant by Tyga. And she was f***ing on Soulja Boy. So yeah, get it right or don't get it at all, because she was not pregnant by my baby daddy, hell no. She told Levon that she was pregnant by Tyga. She was pregnant, she got an abortion. I don't know exactly when she was pregnant, all I know is that she was pregnant.
Alabama Barker quickly shut down the accusations. When a TikTok user asked if she had ever been involved with Soulja Boy or Tyga, Alabama replied, absolutely not. She went on to clarify, let's clear this up. I have never in my life been remotely near Tyga. I've also never been pregnant, nor do I know Soulja Boy, the end. She later expanded on her response through a series of Instagram stories, calling the rumors completely fabricated and a sad, baseless attempt to gain attention. Alabama said she wasn't going to keep addressing the situation, but felt it was necessary to set the record straight one last time. She also called out Danielle, referring to Bod Bobby by name for spreading what she described as pathetic lies with no real evidence to back them up. Alabama ended her statement by teasing that she had a diss track of her own coming soon. And true to her word, she followed through, posting a short snippet of her upcoming track, reportedly titled Crybaby, on TikTok. The post instantly reignited the feud, letting everyone know that this war of words between Alabama and Bobby was far from over.
Bama, don't say it. Yeah, I better know some that you ain't never known.
And while the jury is still out on who the internet really believes, a lot of fans seem convinced that something may have actually happened between Tyga and Alabama. The speculation hasn't slowed down one bit, and the more both sides speak out, the more people start digging for clues to prove their theories.
Girl, is this not you with Tyga? Like, this picture right here is from your TikTok in that same jacket. Here is Tyga posted up in the matching jacket, and here is the two of y'all together. Like, what do you mean? Look, y'all, she's young. She is a victim being all of these older men. Even if she doesn't view herself as a victim, you're a victim. That man is old enough to be your father. Like, is the clout worth the controversy? Is the D worth the controversy? You're young and beautiful and rich, and you have the connections to bag somebody of a halfway decent value, or at least come up and make something of yourself and whatever it is that you want to do. The average person does not have those kind of opportunities. Stop squandering the position that God graced you with. You are squandering the beautiful opportunity that you have to really be somebody by literally these losers. Like, when you associate yourself with these losers, you look like one. Okay?
However, fans aren't exactly mad at Alabama. Instead, most of the backlash seems to be aimed straight at Tyga. People online are calling him out, questioning his choices, and wondering why his name keeps getting mixed into situations like this.
Bro, like, you good, bro? And Soulja Boy too. Like, I just feel like he done messed with everyone in that Kardashian clan family at this point. He messed with the Jenner, he messed with Kylie Jenner, he messed with Black China, now Alabama. Do you have a thing for minors? I don't understand. He loved him a little white girl that's like barely of age.
For context, Alabama Barker is only 19 years old, so any connection between her and Tyga would have raised serious concerns. Fans immediately picked up on that, with one person commenting, "Is she really pregnant? I just saw she was hospitalized for nicotine withdrawals last month." Another added, "Tyga is always getting involved with younger girls." But Tyga didn't waste a second shutting those rumors down. Shortly after Bobby dropped her diss track, he jumped on X, formerly known as Twitter, and wrote, "This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Y'all believe anything you see online? I have never had any kind of relationship with Alabama. It's ridiculous that I even have to address this." Soulja Boy, who was also dragged into the drama, wasn't happy about being mentioned either. He took to Instagram to make it clear that the rumors were completely false, and even threatened legal action against Bobby, warning her to stop spreading false claims or face a potential lawsuit worth millions.
Baby, you cracking. Why the f you got my name in your mouth for? Ain't your baby daddy beating the f out you every day? Don't you got black eyes every time you go live? Don't you wanna be a fake black girl? Ain't you been culture virgin on our culture? Ain't you was at my house in Malibu trying to suck my and I said no? So you mean to tell me because I ain't let you suck my you mad you get on this internet lying on my name? Now when I sue your little and take that little OnlyFans money you got, then I'm wrong, right? Sit your down somewhere, you little what is wrong with you? Before I beat your like your mother. What? Hey, I'm finna sue your stupid for defamation of character. I want 10 million.
Now fans aren't sure if Soulja Boy was serious about those legal threats, but one thing's for sure, he definitely got Bobby's attention. Not long after, she re-uploaded her diss track, Overcooked, this time with both Soulja and Tyga's names completely censored out. Meanwhile, a representative for Bobby released a statement saying, "We're aware of the videos circulating online, but we do not condone any form of threats or intimidation. Whether it's meant as a joke or entertainment, men making light of serious issues is exactly why these situations often get dismissed. Violence or threats are never the answer." Still, while emotions ran high online, fans were focused on one thing, waiting for Kylie Jenner to react. After all, Alabama Barker is technically her stepniece, and Kylie also happens to be Tyga's ex. That combination alone had people predicting some awkward conversations at future family gatherings. However, many fans doubt that Kylie will ever publicly respond. For one, she seems completely wrapped up in her relationship with Timothy Chalamet. And for another, some people online think there might be something deeper and maybe even a little suspicious going on behind the scenes. One fan wrote, Kylie is Kourtney Kardashian's sister, and Alabama is Kourtney's stepdaughter. These connections run deep. Others pointed out that Alabama seems to be following in Kylie's footsteps from back when she was first trying to make a name for herself in the public eye.
Walking in Kylie Jenner's footsteps, I kid you not. She walking in her auntie's footsteps. I'm telling you, 10 years from now, she's going to be dating a white boy, and she's gonna let this life of her, past life of her go. It's just gonna be a blur. And Tyga allegedly still gonna be messing with these little barely of age white girls. Because what in the world? Like, why?
However, some people online believe that the Kardashians definitely aren't on board with Alabama's rumored connection to Tyga. There's even a video making the rounds where Kylie and Kendall can be seen at the same event as Alabama, and fans swear Kylie's body language says it all. She looked distant, cold, and completely uninterested in engaging with her. Viewers pointed out that Kendall also seemed to keep her distance, which only fueled speculation that the Kardashian-Jenner clan wants nothing to do with this drama. And honestly, the internet thinks that might be Kylie's silent way of saying she's not here for it.
Asshole try to steal my baby daddy. And got you pregnant.
One person commented, "You can tell just by watching the video, people keep saying Kylie only made that face for 5 seconds. But no, look again. She clearly doesn't like her. That's all." At the end of the day, a lot of people online believe that Alabama might not be completely innocent in all this. Even if she's not intentionally causing drama, many feel like she's being manipulated at a young age, with very few people actually protecting her. One fan wrote, "Sorry, but her parents have a lot to answer for. Alabama's been acting out online since she was way too young, and it's been sad to watch." Another commenter added, "Honestly, I just shake my head at all this nonsense. Nobody's looking out for these kids." But what do you think? Did Alabama really get involved with Tyga, or is this just another round of internet rumors gone too far? And how do you think Kylie feels about being dragged into all of this? Let us know your thoughts down below, and don't forget to check out the next video for even more updates on this wild situation.